ziet tijdens de staan. Tegelijkertijd de film. Hier zo rechts. Een beetje, die zit misschien wel iets van ja, mijn is nog niet verder.
Dat er gewoon 7 is.
Ja.
See you all. Good morning. We have the camera again rolling, so maybe at some point when people are standing there, you see most of your back. So at some point when I say you don't have to sit down, maybe try to keep some space. We have the entrance of Mark, so good to see you. He likes to step entrance. I'm very happy that you are here, and also for everybody, just that you made an effort. It's good. Yesterday I had the Danish guests already at my place, and of course there was no talk about Aikido, a little bit, some practice. Well, we have Mark with his entrance, but you like even better.
Gerrit is in de kleedkamer.
One person is coming. So yeah, we will do some things, and hopefully you really get the essence of it to improve your Aikido and yourself. And I will do everything I can to help you get that essence. It will be okay. But mainly just relax and calm your mind. That's the most helpful thing you can do. So if you worry now a little bit, oh, will I do it correctly? Then just relax. And it will be more easy. Relax and calm yourself. So let's sit down, mindfulness on that. Okay. A bit more space than that, so it's a little bent, so maybe just everybody take a nice space. So we will do this first session of 12 health exercises, but it's good to use your legs. So for example, do for yourself, do like this, like you used to, and just take the position that you were used to. Yeah, and now scan your body, and probably in your neck or in your back you feel a little bit too much tension. So if you do it again, and don't move your upper body from here, don't move it, but only move your legs and your hip forward, just like this. Yes. Stand on your feet so that you drop down and let's go. Relax the knee. And now you're already in this position, just put your hands up, and now you feel no tension in your back, no tension in your neck. No. You really move the feet. That's how you do the exercise. You move the legs, the underside of your body. Right? And don't put tension in your upper body. Keep it all relaxed. Right? In Aikido, you know, you do like your arm and you're pushing down with your upper body. Who does that sometimes? Really? Are you self-aware? Because almost everybody, yeah. When you feel it like pushing on the upper side of your body, but just relax it. The white part is relaxed, but the legs are moving. When you turn, just turn your legs and your hips. The upper body is totally relaxed. Let's get this feeling, so just make it more supple and relaxed. When you go to the side, what is your normal way? Go to the side and then feel this position, pain, or you feel tension. So now just move your legs like this. And relax your upper body and just move your legs and your hips. And you don't do anything with your upper body. So when you're standing here, I just raise my hand up very relaxed and I'm in the position. You want to turn right? You were already announced, so we know you're there. So it's the legs moving and very relaxed upper body. Just play with it. And I know it's morning and at the same thing, we start the Aikido session, so it's a little stiffer than after an hour or something. So make sure that you make it relaxed. So if you go through this whole session of series, like for example you do this one, and notice if you start to get really active in your upper body, don't do that. It's the legs, feet, the legs, the hips, that's it. And the next one, to the side. Next one. Holding your arms like this. Can you feel tension here? So this is too tense. Really drop the elbow, drop the armpit. Just relax. Move the legs. And just your elbow points backwards, goes backwards. It's very relaxed. And then the head. What can happen now is that you're only moving your head. Trying to still move your legs. They don't move. But this movement is coming from the underside of your body. To the side. To the side is not put this cushion to rotate on its place. From the legs. Move your head, if it's only your head, or you move from the whole body. You can feel the difference, can you? Just a few with it. This is sensitivity, please develop that. It's also your Aikido. If it's just local movement, it's no use. It's whole movement, everything is. get the feeling a bit more, like the legs become more active and soft. Because if you come to me trans coaster then you see a lot like this. It's like local movement. But if I do the same, very relaxed, I just move my whole body with the legs. Very relaxed. If you don't, very relaxed. I'm just very relaxed. See, so you will play with this more and more. You try to move from rock, like the bones, to air. So you know, I want you to be really supple and relaxed. Yeah. So one more thing I will add when we do this series is counting. Since it's really hammering it, like you PI it at every count. So try to break the mirror. So when there's a mirror, you go each, and you wanna break the mirror. So we will count together. It's always fun with many people. We will count together, and then you all break the mirror here. So your PI is from your extension. Of course, you move at some point here and blah blah blah. But you imagine in the distance. But first you count, then you move. First count, then move. Right? So first mind moves and then body. We said it many times, and maybe you heard it already, or maybe it's new, but really count, move. So, for example, when you start running and they shoot the gun, what happens if you first move and then he shoots? Yeah, so it's end of seminar for you. We have more space, it's okay. No. So try for yourself. So if you stand like this in its bend, boom, and then you move. This is really the feeling. And the movement is not like this. I'm pushing hard, like. You see, all this tension makes me slow. You see again, if I push against the ground and I use tension, I'm slow. But if it's palm and I'm relaxed, palm. It is like air. So if you try for yourself, so you're here, you have your own gun. So first you hear boom, and then you move. This is your PI, this is your counting. So again, when you count, then you move. So each. You don't have to run 10 meters, you only start. So each. Explode each. And I'll try with the PI because then it's a little bit for some like PI. Doesn't matter. Your sound is great the way it is. Each. Doesn't matter. It will become. It will change anyway. So each. Yeah, good. Do a few times. We do this for an hour. It's really great. I see some really top sport athletes, they really go for it, and someone's like, H! And that's not it. So it's like when Sensei cuts with his sword, you really see H! Really, wow, it gives his whole soul, everything, and it's never H! H, well, I'm dead. H! I got it completely, yeah? So when you go for it. H! Okay? So try again. Do that again. H! Okay. Competition is not something that Aikido is familiar with, and that's really good. I like it. But let's stand in a line and then explode. At one point, maybe I give some sign, and then you just go for it. And that means I'm standing here, and I will cut you. But you have to be really fast. So when you feel my key, you go reach, right? And then we'll see who's left. But it's not about this game. It's about improving your sensitivity. So I will do something. I'm not still sure what's the best thing to do, but I'll figure something out in the next seconds. Maybe with you. So I give some sign. You see it, and boom, you go. So it's like, I'm gonna cut you, and then it's up to you how fast you respond. In a way, better not respond, but it's the whole practice. So if you just stand like this, and just maybe it's good to see me or some point, and I will do some. I will clap my hands, and when you hear the sound, so you will see me move. So you have already the clue. Key is moving, and when you hear the sound, as soon as you hear the sound, you're gone. Maybe you're in front, so they. Maybe if you stand there, so they don't jump on your back. So if you're there, there's some space for them. Yes. I think you win, sir, but so stand ready, and then. Wow. I think this is really it. There were no losers because it was really fast. So do you feel you're using your body when you do this? Do you feel like I'm really just using my body to be really fast? Who has that feeling? It's like it's body orientated. Nobody says yes, or it is. What do you feel? What are you using?
I think, it's part of my body, but it's also my mind thinking like, I'm just going for it.
Yeah.
And the body's kind of following. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mostly the legs,
Legs?
pushing up and
Really? Okay. Nothing else?
the rest of it as well. But
The tendon sort of stretching out, springing
Going
out.
up. It's Carl Lewis, later Usain Bolt. Yeah. But if you're really clear, it's awareness. It starts with awareness, and then just everything follows through, like the body and everything, or the legs. But it's at the end of the process. If it's like slap and I will do my legs, is too late. It's my awareness. I'll go. Everything is serving that mind that really wants to go. And you did it really well. So let's do it again. As soon as you hear sound from the clapping, just your awareness, your mind goes. Okay, I will start and yeah, good. So this is how we do the exercises. So please get to your place again. Put in my earplugs. So every time you count, you move. For example, I'll show each, me, some, she. And so we do. And your PI will just help you to also calm your mind. So please join. If you think it's a little softer maybe, but please join. Yeah. If you can, just open it up and break the mirror. Here we go.
Ich, me, some, she, go, ro, shish, hash, me, some, she, go, ro, shish, hash, ich, me, some, she, go, ro, shish, hash, me, some, she, go, ro, shish, hash, ich, me, some, she, go, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash, ni, sam, shi, go, rock, shish, hash.
And now scan yourself and see what happened in your mind, in your body. Is it different compared to before the exercises? What do you experience now? So, some experiences, what do you feel? What's the difference?
Energized,
Hmm?
energy flowing.
Energized, energy flowing.
Also the warmer.
Well, yeah, good. That's why we do it. It's practical. No. It's anything, whatever you.
I feel it resonates all over.
Uh, everything is equally active, or yeah. So you can feel really relaxation. You can feel like aliveness, awareness, lightness, and a really calm mind, like no thoughts. If you really go ki all the time, it's like you cut your impurities, and your mind is just completely shining, just bright. So no thoughts. It could be what you felt when you just stopped and you stand like this. You just like standing, not thinking. So normally we try to do this through all the whole section of beginning exercise, and in the end you will feel this state what you can use in your Aikido. So we will do the rest of it for now. This one. Relax the upper body. Today I want to go into some kind of research mode, and I've got many people now, also people that I don't practice so often with. So please give me feedback. So for example, when I say use the legs, and notice when I give an assignment, then it's good, you know what you have to do, but then I see there's too much emphasis on it and too much like muscular activity. So if I say use the legs, it's not like I'm activating my legs, it's just, I don't know how to call it, and that's why you also come in. So I just this area is active, but it's not like doing too much. So how would you call it if you do this movement, but you decide that your legs are kind of driving the movement? So if I say use the legs, do you know what I mean? Then, oh, I use my legs, then you do too much. You recognize that? Yeah. So every assignment I give, please don't do it, but just hear it. And then don't do as little as you can on that area. It's just enough to be aware of it. So it's not, you don't use muscles or bones to do it, but it's only the awareness. That's enough. So this awareness is there. Oh yeah, on the legs. It's totally relaxed, also my legs are really relaxed. Go to the next one there. Relax the end. Give you even more clues. For example, when you open your two arms and I start to move here a little bit, you push me and I try to move. It's difficult because I'm using my arm too much and too much tension. But if I stay in this relaxed mind, I'm relaxed and I'm relaxed. See, so I'm just basically doing the same thing as we're doing now. It's just gravity and it falls down. I'm not exaggerating it. I'm not holding it back, just, I let it happen. So when he touches me, I feel his light, and this lightness, and I fall down. So I'm helping you to really practice this, and I will, you know, right? And then I will ask some people to do something, and then you use this, so you're prepared. You know? And it's not a test, but it is. But just relax really in this state. You will need this these 2 days. To really start to do Aikido, right? So again, just let gravity happen, bounce in the knee, and you just come back totally relaxed. Close up. Close down. Other side. Close up. Goes down. Side, and you can count again with the ki. Here we go.
Ich, mi, san, shi, go. Ich, mi, san, shi, go. Ich, mi, san, shi, go. Ich, mi, san, shi, go. Ich, mi, san, shi, ro, ich, ni, sam, 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 shi, ro.
And right knee. And both. Okay.
Ich, ni, sam, shi, ro, ich, ni, sam, shi, ro, ich, ni, sam, shi, ro.
Forward. Forward. Okay. With this rolling, I added a little thing. It's not like you have to do it all the time. It may be helpful. I will show you. So your left leg and your left arm is together. So when I roll, I make sure that my left arm is here, like touching the ground. And when I go up here, I touch the ground and then I stand up. So I touch the ground and I go down and I roll. And it seems very logical and simple, and it is, but I noticed with one side I do this okay, with another side it was not so easy. So I kept on repeating it to improve the other side too. And you can check for yourself, but this happens a lot. Rolling and then this. See? So there's a lot of tension. But if you use your body right, the whole upper body is rotating to the floor. It's a whole different posture. I'm rotating my upper body so I go here instead of banging my knees and I do everything. So maybe you check for yourself while you still didn't do it. If you stand up, how is your position of your upper body in your hands? So try a few times. Okay, now let's see. So you have your way of rolling, and now I saw most of it also practice touching the ground. Touching the ground is not like, oh, I have to touch the ground, but because I'm leaning, naturally this place comes to this place. What do you notice as a difference when you do it like that compared to normal?
And my right arm was further from the ground than my left arm, so my left arm is more relaxed than my doing arm, my kicking arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only the arm, but there's something here which is not as relaxed. Showing on the end, yeah. Some experiences.
But when I relax everything, I was tipping forward, but because when you are tense with your body, you need to be further forward in order to get up, whereas I think actually if you relax, you can probably stand up a bit earlier. So every time I got to here, I was like, I'm standing up on my tiptoes.
Can you show it while you do it?
Everything's relaxed. It's tipped too far forwards, which
It's what you call relaxed, okay. yeah. Because you put something in it which tips you forward. But if you let go of what you're used to, which is really impossible for the brain, but so I will show you. Like if you like this, and then you push on like, oh, I tip forward. But if you don't do anything, really don't do anything, just bend here, then it goes straight up. Try to do nothing. Only touch. And
that was a lot easier.
yeah, try again please. Just relaxing good. Exit.
Hey.
Now you've got the foundation which you're straight building on your building. If we were foundation, then I build it here.
Do that for the rest of forever.
Pisa, they got a tower like yeah. That's good for me. Thank you for showing me open like that. It's something that you notice. Because you learn a lot, you can see you only get a lot of attention, that's the bonus.
It seems like it helps to keep your timing position when you go down, you go up.
Yeah.
So it's that some beginners, they tend to be more square.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when you go back, you come up, then they are square and it's uneven with the feet and the body.
Yeah.
But if you keep your hands in front, you keep your this 45 degrees.
Exactly. This triangle
Yeah.
position is still there. Instead of open or dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I think for me, I still struggle with forward rolling, but I think that might end up helping because I think I was ending up too straight still, even after like 3 years of Aikido. I think I was trying to stand up completely straight, but I think having that turn, which then you have in a forward roll as well, and just getting my hand used to being near the ground, because I think I was definitely coming up, like up here, like ready to punch someone.
Yeah, I'd stay a little bit there.
So, yeah, so I think that might help me keep relaxed, and I hope maybe help me with forward rolling, because that's still something that I'm trying to get.
Yeah, good. Doesn't matter how long you're doing it, as long as I'm also trying to improve, so that's what it's about. Otherwise, you say, oh, I do it for 3 years, I should do better than would carry that. Doesn't matter. And also, what you see, you remember, Sensei saying you have the heel and this point, so with your little toe and the big toe, these 3 points on the foot. If you watch what happens now, here, my heel goes down, this point, and I'm touching, so I'm really stable here. So from now on, I'll just extend my leg, and that's it. And so naturally, other things also happen.
Yeah, I was before preparing to get up, so when I would go back and I would go to the front, I put in tension to stand up. Now I just relax more, maybe, yeah. Like you said, first come to the ground, relax state, so don't flip yourself forward.
Yeah.
Just relax into it, and then stand up.
Yeah. It's only this. It's not this. This. That's all. Really soft feeling. Just like in your Aikido, I can show it again, and I probably can show it again and again. If I'm like this, this is like what you're saying, right? What you also do a little bit. But I'm just relaxing, so I'm here. Right? So this is not the correct technique, but I just show this principle. It's very soft. I'm not thinking about pushing you, I'm just closing, I'm opening, closing, opening. Enough talking, so let's do it. In the end, you don't have to have your hand like this all the time. It's just an exercise to discover something. Here we go.
H, knee, H, knee, H, knee, some, she, H, knee, H, knee. Shi Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shish, hash. Ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shish, hash. Ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shish, hash. Ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shish, hash. Ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shish, hash.
Then observe your body and your mind. Who feels there's no thoughts? Look at the feeling, there's no thoughts. 5 people, that's 6. So if you really purified yourself with your ki every time, your mind is just clear. Right? You hear this a lot in Aikido, like Mushin or no fighting mind, empty mind, no mind. This is the state, so we will try later, also when you move, and I can show again later. You start to think. You don't think, just stay in this awareness, in this state all the time, relaxed in this awareness. Yeah, good. I want to do something. If you go a little bit to the left. And I want to show you something about Tenkan. Right? Some people know it already. So, I will try with several people, and it's really it's not about showing that you're wrong or whatever. It's about trying to see something which is hidden, and then look at it and then work with it. See what happens and what can we do. You're standing already, so that's good. Yeah.
Can I sit down?
Yeah, yeah.
Careful with me.
Of course. It's very simple. So I hold you, and the only thing you do is stand on. So do one time, and you see if I just stand on. Yeah. Is that okay?
A little better. Yeah.
So now what I'll do as an attacker, we will start with a little bit pushing from the legs, and it will be really soft, and I'm just scanning the feet. I will react when I do something. So see, you move this direction. You put twice. Of course, you also solve it. But still, there was some balance moment there which I could easily interact with. So, next one, Julie. appreciate it. It's the same, so Danish. You tested it already. We tested a lot yesterday. So.
I'll tell you.
You stay ready. So here, you can down. See, and I can do it probably with everybody. I tried many times also in our dojo with people, beginners, seniors, doesn't matter. And it's really interesting. Maybe there's someone who is thinking, I will do it. Is there someone who thinks, if I do it, I'll do it very well? Nobody? You're just too modest, right? Yeah, thanks. So, what you do, you can try together, and what you do is when you hold, and someone starts to rotate, and you can feel when there's unbalance, and this gives some pressure. Don't do like a play or a match, like, oh yeah, push it open. I'm just here, I'm ready, and I'm just give a little force, not so much, just a little. And then I feel, that's a weak point, and I give some more force, so the other one gets, here I lose some balance. Let's try that first, just for a short moment. Try with each other. So what is your experience? What happens? Can someone describe what you notice? Tension. That's very short description, that's okay. But do you have a few more words to describe it?
Not really.
Those are extra words, but
Friction or
friction. In this point, there's friction, like bumping into each other.
It's a clash of the point at all times.
Flash of the point of contact. That's one option, yeah.
We did it together, and then we did a testing. You see that more you push, the less you feel. Then when I pushed Thomas to test, but that was not the pushing, but just the feeling was the hole, we find it, and then we could work on it.
Yeah.
And the
what
same
was
with
the
him
hole?
also.
What was the hole? What did you notice then, Thomas? What was the hole that was found? What happened?
The first time I felt very off balance. I think it was the turning point. So basically what
You rotate the
my
axis.
rotation was I wasn't ready for it actually.
Mm-hmm.
So as we moved along, it felt a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah.
There's still a way to go, I feel.
Yeah, it's the same only for everybody, but that's good. So I have 2 inputs and there's one more option. What do you notice? Something?
I noticed a big nothing between the 2 steps. When you shift the balance to your own foot, then the space in between is like no man's land, and
Yeah.
the bridge, I lose it there
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
short time.
Yeah, that points in the 3rd direction. So, like the primal brain fighting, that's this. So you're fighting against it. The primal brain fleeing. I don't want to be with it. I just go here, and then hopefully I land here, and then I'll take it over again. It happens with me. I notice it myself too. Like when I'm looking back and what I'm doing now. Like here, now I'm here. So this I skip, and I don't deal with this conflict, and yes, we did, and then so no conflict. No. I ran away from the conflict, and then I connected again. But if you have good uke, when you run away, you just push you over, whatever. You're over, you're vulnerable. So the fighting, or the fleeing, and what you're saying is the unbalance. So that's basically it. You're unbalanced. One, you keep this point. This will never move. This is connected, and it's really soft. It never changes. No pushing, no going away from it. Right? That's good practice, like always. But normally you push and you go away. Pulling, pushing. And when you have this contact, then you start to move. But then there's a point where there's not good happening in your body. So it's still there, and then it's nothing. So I'm unbalanced in this moment, this hole, like you were describing no man's land. And here I will fall over because I don't get to my other foot. You know, remember the inyo, 100%, shift, 100%, but never falling to the other side. Especially Tenkan, I'm falling here and I'm landing. When I'm flying here, boom. No man's land. So these 3 things, you fight, you kind of avoid it, or you are off balance yourself. So if you look at these things, for example, I'll try to show it. So if you hold me, and when you feel something, you just push. So now I'm just forcing against you, and I keep this force. He's kind of impressed, so it's like freezing, like, but don't freeze. Just do something because I'm weak at a point. Whatever, don't kill me, just anything. Yeah, exactly. See? You just move this area which is tense. You just grab that whole area and you just move it. Remember yesterday? It's really funny. So let's see if it's still funny, but I thought it was funny. If I come to you with Munatsuki, and he wants to do Kotagaishi, so I do Munatsuki, and then I have this whole area is tense, and I push this whole area away. It's like tense in this like a tube, and I get this whole tube and I just put it to the side. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing what he did to me. I'm standing here, I'm pushing. So there's some part that's really solid, and he just uses to remove that whole part, like bye-bye. But if you're pushing against the hand, then you feel like, oh, he's strong. But don't push my hand, just push this whole solid part, push it, and I'm moving. Right? It's normally the legs which are too relaxed, weak. Okay, that's pushing. Avoiding. Yours too late, so I'm lucky. And then, I become more senior. I avoid really fast. Yeah, I'm in time to get him again. Yeah. Right? But now he's just extending feet, so don't do this body thing with like this mind, like we were just practicing. So when you feel the shift, already he got me. So as soon as I'm avoiding, he just got my movement. So that's the second one. Third is the imbalance. So here, yes. The moment I was falling to my foot, he was just pushing a little bit, and he's not too late. Maybe I fall again. Yes, there it is. So if I stay stable. Right. There's no hole. Yeah, so maybe you can practice these 3 things: fighting, play with it, avoiding, freezing you did in the middle, so that's good, also an option. And then stay stable and then see what happens. Yeah.
Nou, doe dat maar goed van.
Ja, dat probeer ik. Ja.
Voor de kies naar terug gaan Now you have the ball, and then you just turn so you still have to push it.
Ik probeer het te halen en dan krijg je stap van binnen niet gebruikt. Dan hou je.
Ja, dan laat je het trek je er dan vliegen. Hier houden. Elbow.
Kijk, ik kom binnen, ik moet de lizardlijn doen en daarmee gebeurt er iets. Ja, dat zit nog. Ja, dat zit nog. Je moet die eerste stap kunnen maken. Dat kan dus steeds niet, want als ik niet deze ruimte neem, en dat doe ik steeds niet, dan zie je dat ik niet uit. Er zit er wel een beetje spanning. We hebben het even gezien. Too close. Dan moet dat.
If I do like this, then now I stay comfortable and even if you push
Point actually little.
I feel this.
When I started to think more about these, because I was really thinking just I need to move his hand and make it balance.
Ja, dat was helemaal op de micro gegaan. Ja, dat zijn inderdaad zo.
Heel spannend.
Ik blijf wel hier zo, zeg maar.
En dat doorheen, dan
Okay. So I was playing with a few people and I wish I could touch you all and you me, so you feel it. Hashtag me too. In Aikido way, then you get away with it. But to get this feeling, it's just so, there's so much in it. And I cannot do that because the weekend is too short. But it's really important to do it correctly. First, I want to know what's your experience. You're not playing with it. You're not playing with your primal brain. And were you able to use your human brain, which is around it, which came later, or the primal brain was so strong as that, or whatever? What did you notice? Not
We
too long
have-
the story. Yes.
We had a lot of more than 100%
Of what?
of connection.
Okay.
We have 100%, and if he's pushing 80, I will be around 20, but I was also about 80 or something.
80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we managed to find our holes more in stability. Wrong steps and falling down, connecting with the ground, not connecting with the ground.
Yeah, all those ingredients
Yeah.
to make it successful. Yeah. Some other just
When
before, yeah.
when you are doing the test, it's not hard to feel the holes, but if your posture isn't solid, you can't take advantage of them.
Good point.
So
And what
sometimes
is
you feel
solid?
it
What
and
is a
then,
solid posture to take advantage?
when you're grounded and your posture is correct, and you can use the floor to try the test.
Yeah.
So you can feel it with your body, you can feel it as a whole, but if you've not made that connection, you test in and you fall off, but you bounce back because their posture isn't stable, so it's more stable than yours when you make the test.
Yeah, good point. Nice, and that's also, you remember this one line exercise? So it's always, you have 100%, the 2 feet together is 100%, so almost 104, a little bit behind, and then empty, and then here, and then I shift the weight, like, shift. So when I hold, I'm always like that, so I can launch anyway. Even if I'm one more here, I can launch from there. If I'm more front, I can launch. But if you're really hanging, then you first have to get this, and then you can launch, and then it's too late. That's a good point. It's always aware of feeling. Sometimes we do with sword, like when I go a little bit like this, the other one can cut me. So I have to really be careful. I can launch and I can protect myself always at the same time. And even in 8 directions, but now, so let's say someone is there where I can feel anything. So you have to be really in this, just drop your knees and relax. Don't do like this, but just relax the knees. So you can always, like the cat, you found out the cat yesterday, you can attack also, so you have to be always like this with the cat. And he is also like that, launch. So maybe that's an example. Helps you understand.
So if the human brain rapidly realizes the primal brain is making a mess of it, so it needs to find another way to solve the problem.
And what's the other way to solve the problem?
Blend with the way that the partner is extending here.
Okay, I would have said that also before, but now we'll look into that. That's good. But it's right. I read somewhere that, or I heard it, like the primal brain reacts more than 100,000 of times earlier than the normal brain. So it will happen anyway. If I do it like this, then your brain, you have to run or you have to fight or you have to eat him. It's a crocodile maybe. So it doesn't matter, you still have it, it's really fast, but then you come back, you stay aware, and then you come back, oh hold on, he's just moving a little bit fast, and that's all. I don't have to be super stressed there. But in this day, you know, with little things you can be really stressed, right? Who has that? Me. Yeah. Oh, many relaxed people, but some are, you react out of control, it's too much. It's not necessary. You're not getting eaten, you're not getting killed, you react really stressed, so it's like, it's primal reaction, so let's create this other brain like, let's filter it out. Only when he really kills me, I'll be super alert, and the rest, I'm super alert, I don't need to, it's just my colleague rushing me or whatever, saying something that I don't want, which is a whole different, nice one. So good,
Yeah, well, we discovered that moving this slow, it's more easy to connect, to really connect. And our stability increased when we just absorbed the other one, the contact. That was the only key that really worked.
Yeah. We're going in this direction now, yeah. So you're talking about absorbing, like in Rokyu, like Peter was also talking about it, this attractive force. So that's one thing. And I think one of the main things is to be in a correct state of body and mind. Like before with key principles, center, relax completely, weight on the side, and then extend key. That brings you in a state which is a good state of oneness, so the unification of mind and body. Like we were doing in the beginning exercises, we were standing at the end, you were more unified. You remember that feeling? So then we have someone is unified. For example, I'm an Aikido practitioner, so I'm not like a hidden fighter, because I do Aikido, it's love, 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 but still I fight you, but in a like efficient way, which many do. For example, he attacks me, so oh no, there's no conflict, conflict. And then I just throw you down and say, yeah, this is fighting, right? It's not fighting like boom, and he's MMA a lover, so I want to do it.
On the PlayStation.
So it's not fighting, you see it, so it's hidden fighting, but it's still the same principle, right? So now if we do it again, I try to do Aikido. Aikido is about Aikido being one with the universe, a way of living which makes sure that you're one with the universe, right? So it's not like I'm a hidden fighter, so it looks like I'm one with the universe. So when I'm standing here, even when we begin, I'm in this state. This is really important to me. And the good thing is, we are practicing, you are also in this state. He can be like an attacker, like the fighting brain way, and it's nice to play with it. It's good to be able to handle it, which we were just doing. The pushing is not like unification. When I'm standing here and you do Tenkan, and I try to push you, I'm not unified. I'm looking for the weaknesses and I'm attacking. Right? If we're unified and yet you do it, it's like this. Still I feel it, but there's no response to it. There's no need for me to make him weaker or whatever. I just want us to be more unified. So if he is an attacker, I'm in this state, and when I offer already now, many people shift to another side. They shift to, okay, now I'm attacked and I'm going to leave him. I'm going to blend with him. That's something that I'm not unified. Because why am I blending with someone else if I'm everything? Why am I blending with something else? Well, I am everything. Right? So it's not possible. If I'm everything, you cannot blend with it because you are that already. You're blended with all of that. Right? So this is where it starts. This is what we're practicing, why we do everything we do. So when I move forward, just everything is moving in this direction, right? He's touching, and I'm just moving everything. I'm still in this state that everything is moving. And I feel, and I practice quite a bit, and I still feel it's drawn there. From everything, I go to a partial awareness, like, still he's there. I notice it, I go back. Still he's there. Oh, he's a little bit resistant, which you are almost never. He's very soft. Someone is hot. Oh, he's resisting. Then my primal reaction becomes stronger. I want to stay out of it. And this is kind of what we're doing all the time, to improve ourselves, that we become more stable in this unification of mind and body. So that's for me the practice, but also for him. If he's attacker, he is out of that state of unification. It's good to connect to a source that's unified, right? Instead of a source that kind of takes his weakness and then hits him on his weak spot. Will that help him? Maybe. But it could also be like, oh, I will try better. My fighting skills will improve and I will get you. Right? But if you're helping to become also in this state of oneness, then the fight disappears. So this is the only solution. You can play with it, of course, to improve your skills, and it's fun. And sometimes we do it to start, but in the end, I really want it. You're unified. Right? So I come and I hear. So in this moment, my ki is extending everything. I'm in this place. So I will never be like this, which I saw happen also now, and then we go. And then I cannot do it. If he's extending ki, it's just a really simple technical thing. And I force myself in. This clicking sound, I know it very well. Also I have it myself. like it's forcing. But if I do this, it's already here. Nothing changes. See? This is technical, only this part. Like Sensei explained this many times. So here, my ki is already moving in this direction, and I'm moving my own posture, my own ki, and that's all. It's not about him, or blending with him, or bringing with you, or leading him. I'm myself. Everything, and I move. Also here, part of me wants to push against him. Get out of here. I'm everything. I'm just moving everything. So it asks a lot of awareness, and when you're fighting all the time, probably you're not aware. You just really enjoy the fighting, and just maybe you become better. So maybe slow down. So you just practice this awareness. I'm standing here. I'm unified. I offer, still unified. Oh, a little bit towards him, but I become complete again. I feel everything. Come here, here, here. This part here. Yeah. Go forward to the next lesson.
Daar de kaas. Geeft niks. Meteen.
Nou, kwijt. Dat denk ik niet zo van
Die is uiteindelijk uit.
Ik doe het zelf. Ja.
There's so much. I hope we will get through Tenkan by more. But we will do. When you get the hang of this, we can do any form. It doesn't matter. So let's use one form to improve. And Tenkan is really a basic movement, so it's good to perform it in a good way. Okay, so I said unified state, right? It's a unified state, so you have to get used to this feeling. If you meditate a lot, you're used to it. But it will not say that you can do Aikido correctly, because sometimes when you meditate, it's not so easy to feel if you're really solid. Like the rock part is there, the soil, the water and the air. Maybe it's just air, right? So, for example, you think, oh, I'm unified, and someone comes and, oh, hold on. Too airy. So I have a solid structure. I have my bone structure, and I'm really air. But like a tree, just standing like this. But the tree will move, but it will never go. Ooh. Means it's Dutch. so I'm sorry. I tried to do my best. 1.5 hours, then I was serious. But so you have the structure inside. The air feeling is there, and we will go into it more. But there's a structure behind it, so it's really soft, but it's not empty, right? So, but if you meditate, you may be someone who meditates here. Then you know this feeling of unification, probably, right? When you sit a bit longer, you just disappear. Like you're just one with everything. And no time experience, no place. It just slowly you become in a broadened state of awareness. Right? So you don't think I'm here and you are there before, for example, or I'm right and you're wrong. Those thoughts, after some meditation, they never come up. Right? Only if the ego has a spasm or the mind, then I was right. But then you broaden again and you lose it. Right? So that's a good feeling. So then, okay, we have this unification of mind and body, and then we said we don't blend. You just move yourself, right? And did someone feel that you're really moving yourself, or if you're honest, were you still moving the other one also? Who was moving the other one? It's really funny because I saw it so often, and I see a few hands. It happened most of the time. Most of you were moving the other one. And even the mind could change, like even the partial awareness to the other one happens. So this looking with the eyes, this moving, that means you're out of it. This is open state. You're just in an open state, and then open state, and like since it says kanome, right? Like see everything. It's not like you have to see everything all the time, but naturally that happens when you're in that state. So that's one point you can see it, and I saw a lot of pulling and then pushing, but really gentle. So it was fighting in an Aikido way. Like I was just joking about. It was not about you, of course, but maybe you can see it around you. And it happens a lot, also on the mat. And it was not bad in a way. Nobody felt bad about it, probably. But let's raise our awareness that you really, as an uka also, don't let it happen. Make sure they feel they're fighting you. I'm unified. You're fighting me, you will feel it. And not that I'm reacting, but you feel you're fighting something which is not responding. And that feels really bad. Right? It's like punching a baby chicken. I try to make it graphic.
Very tasty.
Don't punch chickens for the record. That's really what you're doing. The other one is unified. It gives you key. It helps you in your process, and you push him away. Like what kind of signal are you giving? Even the one that's willing to practice. Let's see if someone is not willing to move with you. Right? He will do the same thing, but stronger. When we go to other countries, we don't speak the language so well. So what do you do when they don't understand? You just say louder, right? I want some bread. What do you say? I want some bread. Right? So in the other situation, you will do it stronger. So you can see it now, but be aware that it happens. I don't punch baby chickens.
Is that eggs?
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, well, that's right. Instead of just touching it or breaking, they eat it. Okay. But don't crush it without any mind. Yeah, exactly. So this looks like this. So I'm unified. Make sure you have the unification. Then I'm here. I'm unified in this system. Then I do this movement. I'm unified. I move myself. And the other one can feel if that happens. So if I do this, for example, I'm punching the chicken, and you see what he does? He's a big chicken, so he's like, hold on. Right? And it's very subtle. Normally you're probably used to it, so you even recognize that, oh, this is good. I'm doing this and this and this. You probably have an explanation why you're doing it. But still you're fighting. Just, I don't know, I have to extend key and I have to blah, blah, blah. Fight. I'm unified. I'm unified. And then you're here. Oh, I have to move in. Awareness goes here. See, I'm here, I'm active in this side of my body. And I want to be open and move my whole body. See the difference? So here, I'm in this side, I'm active. My mind is active here. My body is on that side active. But hold on, I just want to be open up. My whole body, and my whole body starts to rotate. You see the difference? Maybe you need a magnifying glass, but when you have a trained eye, it's easy to see, right? So strongly, but it's exaggerated, it's too much. It's very soft. So notice when you're doing, I'm just moving myself. And then all of a sudden I see sometimes, when I do this, what can you do? Just push against me. Don't do it. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then here again. See? Chicken starts to raise the wing. You can feel if I move myself. He's a little fighting chicken. So even if you do it fast, you move yourself. Move your space. Yeah, he's coming. Move myself. Move myself. He's coming. Move myself. Moving myself. I will show you later. I will say go some more about it later. But for now, 5 minutes, move yourself. Stay in this state, move yourself. If I come to you, where is your awareness? Yeah, exactly. So stop here, just everywhere. Yeah. This way. You can get away. By yourself or van opbouwen?
I try many things also to learn something new. You? I like the big one as well. Yeah. Yeah, the elbow and oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm with you. So I'm still you do the elbows out. Oh, that is the original attacker, isn't it? Sorry? The original attacker. So somebody wants to do this. I'm still in it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you do it, you go. You have your cover?
You have your cover.
The close contact. Just more aware of it. That's right. Much earlier than
It's almost time for a lunch, so it will be a short introduction for what we do next session. Because it's going much better. I see really the effort, the awareness moving itself, so that's good. The body is more complete while moving. But there's something happening still which is really obvious. But first, if you look at the way of moving, what do you feel now when you focus on I'm unified and nothing will shake my unification? What do you notice when you move like this? Is something changing?
I'm far less focused on uke.
Oh yeah, far less focused on uke and more. Yeah, good. Yeah.
More aware of when I am. I don't feel like I'm pulling, but when everything sort of closes as you turn, you are probably pulling them because you're not turning enough to keep that at the right distance. So it's not deliberately pulling, but you're letting them come in space.
In a way, that's your extension is gone. So if he's strong, he just overpowers you. If it's in you, if I say, okay, this space I take away from me, then you will fill it. And then it's difficult when I was, you're in my space. No, you open the door. You even invite me in. Yeah.
You become more aware of it when you are less focused on, oh, I've got to pick them up and move them.
Then
you become more aware of what you're doing to bring them into disrupting the process.
You see more things then. It's really important. I just saw with someone else too, like or this or this. So when you come, if you look. Yeah. This position like this. Different key and resisting is two different things. What part of my brain do I use? But this is what I'm going to explain now. So yeah, keep this posture. No. If it's really, look at this. If he comes and you extend key, feel like this posture. You see. 45 degrees. Okay. Now look at uke, because he was showing exactly what I mean. And maybe you felt it too, because it was not really harmony when you moved. Did you feel it? You were moving yourself, but did you feel the movement with the two masses? Did it feel like harmony, or was there some movement like this? A little bit more bumping, more space? Or was it constant?
Mixed feelings.
So, I think Naga we are quite well on the way, but uke really needs some extra help. And you are a good example, so I can say if you come and you move here, here, and I go here. He's not changing a little bit. Yeah, good. What did you change?
Be more sensitive.
Be more sensitive. And can you explain more? What did you do?
Just feeling the direction that you are leading, instead of just leaning towards having this attack feeling.
Oh yeah.
Blind.
Yeah.
Being more sensitive.
To my direction instead of just blindly attacking.
Yeah.
It's good when you've got a good shield and you've got a good spear and you can blindly attack and you can receive some things. Maybe you can spear him or whatever. But it doesn't sound like ideal. But so if you come in, you get the spearing energy and like Here, and now you really start to steer. This is really great moment for people. They start to blockade. This is the best example, like really, if you're in a boxing match, for example, you stand like this and he's holding this, or say kickboxing, then I'm more free. So, and he's blocking this, really. So this is useless. So Sensei says, from old Sensei, it's 70% up to me in Aikido. It's not that we do it, some style always do it, but it's possible, right? So when my energy goes this direction and he blocks it, he is not sensitive, then he's a sitting duck, really. Then he fights back. So here, if he's sensitive and he feels my movement, he's gone. And he's really slow, so I okay? If you feel my energy, this is still, I feel pushing against me, so you're too late. So not move when you feel my body, move when you feel my ki move. And my ki moves. See? This is what you do, that's when you're safe, when you take ukumi. So if someone says, yeah, that doesn't work, yeah, sure, walk. So, because they will stand like a sitting duck, so like this, for example. And oh, you cannot do anything. Oh no. So it's useless to be standing like this. Yeah, so if you look at fighting, so is this the way we attack in Aikido? Like standing and really solid and then you try to do something? Is this the attack? My students, no. The Sensei says it's never like this. When he does this, I do this. Yeah, always, it's never, yay, try to move my hand. Why? I can do everything else, right? See, Aikido is always like this, getting and do something. Yeah. Do something. This is what you're doing, right? So. I will go from the pushing and the rock part to the air part with it. But maybe you can do it in like 45 seconds, so 30 when I'm finished. Just softly extend ki, and when you move, just do the movement. I'm extending, I keep this constant, no change, and I'm sensing him. I see his weaknesses, I feel where he's going, and when he continues, I just move with it, and now you feel constant contact, harmony. So I'm sensing he towards me. I have to be balanced to be able to connect. Nothing in me that's fighting against me. It's not pushing, pulling, you are not pushing, pulling. And now it starts to look like Aikido. So now it's 1 second, so just do a few minutes.
1 second.
Right on the planet.
That was two, that was
Okay.
Like the ground instead.
van het bloeden. Ja. Dat is goed. Ja, dat is ook iets. Heel vlak, hè. Dat kan niet zien. Nee.
We make it react. I didn't get quite up there.
Ja.
Yeah, I got you under my skin.
Like a little bit of it.
Something changed. There's some more.
So Aikido is Musogi, right? You remember Mayama Sensei? Aikido is Musogi Harai. So to take away the impurity you want to take out, clean yourself, cleanse yourself. Shinto, you see the mirror in the Shinto, and like the mirror is clear. So when you look in the mirror, you see a clear reflection. So when it's clouded, it's not so clear. So you don't see yourself, your true self, the essence of you. You which is this, in this unified state, you may be able to continue, you may be able to see this clear essence, right? Of course, you're also the name that you think you are, that you're used to, a mother, a partner, a colleague, whatever. That's true, a human being, a man, a woman, or whatever. That's true. But there's something, if you really start to polish and you really start to go on this path of misogi, then you will really find some essential part of you which is always there, it's unchangeable, it's beyond space and time. And that's the only thing why we're doing Aikido, to improve yourself as a human being, develop yourself. So fighting is not really part of this whole story of what I just said. It's a tool, it's a way to do it, this interaction. And then when the naga is unified, the hook is impure. Because he's attacking. When you're happy, do you ever cause problems or sadness to someone else or grief? Not like normal happy, but really happy. Not like, I'm so happy that I'm here and you're not. Yeah. It's a different kind of happy. My group is not so happy. For many people that's happy. I have more than you, yes, I'm good. But I mean another happy, like no reason, and just, it's great. I don't feel like doing anything to you, just I hope you're happy as me. That's the only thing I want. So this is the state of Naga.
It's contagious when you're there.
Yeah, exactly. It depends how much kegere the other one is. Because they would also maybe like to fight you because but then you're in that state and you're stable. When he connects to you, the other one, you start to help the other to resonate with that. So if you let go of this state, the other one will start to resonate with you, and then maybe the negative resonation will get into you. And then you don't do that. You're in the good state. And he connects. That's why he also gets in a better state. He loses, he comes, he takes ukumi. You just felt it was much softer. You take ukumi, you come up and you feel more relaxed, more happy. Did someone experience it? Because we changed it. In the beginning you were a little bit more thrown, and now it's just, you're just doing it yourself, and it's such a happy feeling. You're guided also in a really nice way. I see the heads go like this. This is misogi, this is the feeling. And then in the end you're more happy, and I think Aikido was a good class. So if you think, oh, you push me, I'm proud that I don't want to train with that person anymore, or next time maybe how can I work that out? It's a different feeling. So it's a role, and I'm a human being too, and it's pretty hard, I know. So it's a theory, and it's what we want and what we aim for and we practice. But basically I really suck at it, but I do my best every time. I hope you're all better in it, but I never give up. I just want to improve myself in this part, be more connected in my essence. And you know those people, when you see them, it's relaxed to be around, or it's calm or comfortable. And when you do something, it's really great. It creates a lot of energy, and it's going somewhere, and it's fun to be going with it. And other energy is like, I'm not so happy when I'm around that person. It's always saying, nagging, or never changing, or forcing me to do things that do I really want to do it, or he really wants to go take me somewhere and I'm doing it. I feel obliged, or which is all okay, but it's different feeling. It's nice if you're a leader like that, or if your company is led by people like that, or if you are for your family like that, or you for yourself in your own life. This is Aikido. We talked about many things like that. Calm mind unification. Furushin, immovable mind. Mushin, no mind. It's close to that state. I'm immovable. Oh, you see, it doesn't go with me. Oh, I change and I try to move. Oh, hold on, my mind is immovable. Right? Kimasugi, keep this connection. Always the same feeling, very soft. You add it in the end a little bit, and we will go further after the break. Kimasugi. So all these basic things you hear from our sensei, from basically in Buddha. I'm using this in English words now, and hopefully it's more in your feeling. So it doesn't matter. I do Furushin, not good for you. Just I feel you, and then I will know what's going on. Yeah. So let's sit for a moment with our eyes closed. For everybody, one practical message from the caterer. He says, please, your cup. And it's really we're talking about it. We want to save the planet. And also we don't have enough cups for everybody, so if you use a cup, please keep it with you and use it. Don't use another one, then it's not enough, but it's also good to be aware. You stimulated my awareness and I really like this. So thank you very much. We will breathe and then at 1:30 we will start again. Yes. Arigato. De camera uit